let me do this and see the beginning part and show that James Gunn does more than what people are saying with the freaking the Suicide Squad and Peacemaker and stuff. People only point out those two things, but yeah.
You know, James is like, look, James is a buddy. So I mean, James wrote Dawn of the Dead. I don't know if you're aware of that.
Yeah, Dawn of the Dead, a really good movie. He wrote it. I mean, he has skill, and Kevin Feige was planning for him to be the leader of the space part of Marvel.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yep, it's pretty crazy for that. Let me go to another part of the video. Let's do this.
Warner Brothers sell the Snyderverse to another studio and have them do it. And they're
the reaction, he sort of laughed.
Dying to know. And
What's
I figured if you
probably amazing to learn is that my influence over those things is very small.
I saw an N.
So he's not in control of that whole thing, which makes sense. He's not the boss. James Gunn is, and not really downplaying Zack Snyder because he's also pretty big. He's controlling the Netflix thing, making like planning a video game, planning like multiple things within that universe he's making.
On your sleeve right there, I saw an N. Look at that. You see that?
See, he's
Look at that.
It's a big move of DC. He did a lot of DC stuff, and now he's in Netflix.
They stamped him.
Well, like I said, the truth is, I mean, it'd be amazing if you know, I could like whatever control over the IP exists. I don't. That's not my part. That's not my role.
See, he thought of what to say now, and then he like changed his mind because people really look into each word he says. So of course he has to be smart about it.
It's that's as they say, above my pay grade, and I wish. But I would say that look, I'll say one thing. Warner Brothers, as far as this screening event is concerned, have been incredible. This group.
I think
Yeah, that's a thing I'm saying. It was amazing. The Truth 31, I'm giving credit. Last time I got copyright claimed or something, so I just deleted that video.
We can safely put to bed this hashtag sell the Snyderverse to Netflix and put it all the way down into the depths of hell and take all these brain dead, low IQ losers with them.
Yeah, that one video I responded to. Well, the whole friggin' keeping it entertaining, everything about it and stuff like that, and that one, it seemed like he kind of changed his feeling and says if Zack Snyder's okay about it, we should be okay about it too. But before, he was kind of really pushing it. But yeah.
Like I said, man, it was a ridiculous notion. The fact that Zack Snyder was, like, you can see he's trying not to laugh because it's so stupid.
Yeah, it was really stupid. Yeah, like, I'm surprised he didn't do this.
Great, it's over.
Hey, just a little off.
Also, David Ayer
Yeah, and also he's mentioning this.
continues to tease his release the Ayer cut by posting this image on his Instagram with the Joker. You're going mad, and
I'm really excited for this. If he's really pushing the whole Ayer cut thing, and that's a really good idea, and wanting that Ayer cut from company bosses changing and everything, and trying to push this, really wanting it. I mean, the air cut didn't get the right support it had. Like I said, they even admitted that that the Joker had like a whole movie worth of footage that they cut out, and yeah, just hiring that music video director was weird, but yeah.
I said this. Listen, I think we're gonna get the air cut. Listen, if we don't get the air cut, I will say this: if we do not get the air cut, and David Ayer continues to plug away at his air cut, it's gonna look really, really embarrassing for David Ayer.
Yeah, and I'll stop it there. I don't want to be claimed again. But yeah, I just see it as me just wanting a finished product that's already finished but not released, because they didn't want the flag of saying you had the decision to release a finished product but you changed your mind, and that's you lost all that money. But to me I think it boils down to releasing it, getting money from it, because it was pretty much finished. And it's not like pretty much finished from like the Batgirl situation, because Batgirl situation, it wasn't pretty much finished because they still had to edit it, and then doing all the freaking effects and all that stuff. So shooting it is one thing, but doing everything else is a whole completely different thing. However, the air cut, they finished it, they edited it and everything, but they didn't trust David Ayer enough to release that version, so they hired another editor to re-edit all that stuff. And yeah, it just ruined everything. But yeah, I believe that Zack Snyder mentioning that it's all finished, and this is more of a farewell project that he's doing, showing the movies done and finally releasing it in a certain area, a certain theater type of environment. And he appreciates Warner Brothers for letting him do this, and the fan base really, really forcing companies to do certain things is weird. Try to force them by like supporting the thing that was released, because the other Snyder movies sort of failed. The only movie that made $1 billion was a thing that he had like kind of nothing to do with. Like he didn't direct Aquaman or anything, and Aquaman did make $1 billion, versus Man of Steel and Batman vs Superman didn't. And I kind of think that making your director's cut being rated R is kind of weird, because it's a superhero thing and it should be more like at least like a PG-13 type of movie. And the difference from like the Joker thing is because it was built to be for more adult and more like a deeper thing than it is. It was initially a solo project, and they didn't even think of a sequel until later on. So a thing that's built within a franchise should be more open to more audience. So that's why I think making it more like a special event situation, showing the movie, is a better move for them.